Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have an unidentified female. I'm starting out at the Doe Network. Discovery, October 1st, 1970, Washington County, Utah. Estimated date of death, months to years prior. And I don't know how many years means. But they were able to estimate her weight at 140 pounds. I thought that was unusual. Estimated age, 20 to 60. White female, 5'2", 140 pounds. Blonde or gray hair, based on strands that were found with the remains. The woman's remains were located 5 feet from the roadside in rural county, Utah, about 20 miles from St. George. The skeleton had been buried and was uncovered by a bulldozer. The Washington County Sheriff's Office had an order to exhume the descendant's body in 2020 in order to collect DNA. They went to exhume the body and there was nothing there, and they couldn't explain why with the amount of time that had passed. So it sounds like somebody got rid of the evidence, doesn't it? Or maybe it wasn't exactly where they wrote it down or something. I don't know. But okay, so then we have Namath says October 1st, 1970, rural Utah, 20 to 60 years old. This says estimated year of death 1970 here, but estimated height 5'2", estimated weight 140 pounds. The descendant's body was discovered by a county road crew as they were clearing a section of the roadside. The descendant had been buried 5 feet from the road and was uncovered by a bulldozer. The descendant could have been buried for months or even years. Richard Trippett was the Washington County Sheriff's Office and the case manager for this case. Near complete skeleton, a few strands of fine light blonde or gray hair were present. Okay, so then we're just going to look at all the missing persons, and I have a whole bunch of them that might fit it. Okay, we have one that was from Pacific Beach, Washington. She was 21 years old. She went missing February 21st, 1969. She was 5'2" and 115 pounds. What was their estimated weight of weight was 140. I don't know how they got that, though. There's her nicknames. She was last seen approximately 4 p.m. driving on County Road 101 towards Pacific Beach, Washington. Her vehicle, described as red two-door 1967 Ford Ranchero, was located abandoned on February 24th, 1969 in the 700 block of J Street in Holcomb, Washington. Strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes. Wearing a green sweatshirt, green stretch pants, moccasin shoes, and a gold corduroy jacket. Okay, let's see who else is missing. Jeanette Rose Miller from Arlington, Washington, but she's 17 years old and it said 20 to 60, but I'm leaving her in. 5'1", 115 pounds. She was last seen September 16, 1970 on the Lincoln Bridge in Arlington. Are they saying she jumped or something? Long sleeve white blouse, a white, yellow, blue, and black plaid skirt with gold chain belt, brown suede jacket with fringe, dark blue shoes. Okay, then we have Donna Ann Last. She's 5'4". That's a little tall, but then the weight's about right. South Lake Tahoe, California. That's pretty far away. 25 years old. She left her residence without her vehicle or personal belongings September 6, 1970, and was not seen again. Strawberry blonde hair and blue eyes. Without her vehicle or personal belongings? That doesn't sound right, does it? Not even. Linda Mary Garrison. November 19th, 1968, Sumner, Washington, 19 years old, 5'1", 125 pounds. She was last seen November 19th, 1968 in Sumner, Washington. Strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes, that's all it says. Lucille May Grens, March 30th, 1962. These ones kind of, doesn't it kind of make you feel like maybe Ted Bundy was already active, or maybe it was somebody they knew. Especially This one right here, Donna Ann Lass, it just seems like it had to have been somebody she knew, right? I don't know. All right, we'll keep going. Lucille Magrans, March 30th, 1962. That's a long time before that. 5'1", 110, Toledo, Oregon. I'm going to leave it in there. 40 years old. Red auburn hair, blue eyes. Let's see. Patricia Weeks, Las Vegas, Nevada, April 25th, 1968. 34 years old. She could have been anywhere from 5 foot tall to 5'9". Nobody knew how tall she was. 110 to 170 pounds. Hadn't anybody ever seen her that filed a report? I don't get that. Patricia Weeks went missing from Las Vegas, Nevada, approximately 2 weeks after her divorce from her husband was finalized. Her vehicle was later found abandoned near the Las Vegas airport. Her ex-husband, Robert Weeks, was convicted of her murder in 1987, but would not disclose any further information on the location of Patricia. Strawberry blonde hair. Oh, apparently he didn't give her height, weight, or nothing. It seems like there'd be somebody that would know that information. Lillian Ritchie, sorry about that, February 9th, 1964, from Nampa, Idaho. 51 years old. 5'2", 118 pounds. She was last seen on February 9, 1964 at 2 a.m. She was accompanied by 2 men from a bar in Garden City, Idaho, and then one of the men drove her home to Nampa, Idaho. Also missing was a black cocktail dress, black evening purse, a green-brown plaid dress, white short cloth coat, a large black purse with brass fittings, and a book. A man named Peter. Lillian's toiletries were not missing. I remember I think I did a video on this already. Strawberry blonde hair. So yeah, I did a video on her being missing before. I'm sure I did a few on some of these. Anyway, Carol Frances Norton, 1965, June 2nd, went missing from California. She could have been anywhere from 5 foot tall to 5'5", 25 years old, 100 to 120 pounds. She is described as slender and nearly blind. Was last seen June 2nd, 1965. Her sister went to visit her at her trailer home on June 3rd and found the lights on and coffee on the stove. Her husband, Harvey Arnold Norton, was arrested and charged with a holdup of a bank. July 14, 1965. Norton told investigators that he had left his wife in Portland, Oregon motel on June 14th after quarreling. He traveled to Texas after that. Harvey Norton's vehicle was found abandoned in downtown Corpus Christi, Texas. Inside, investigators found blood-stained floor mats with strands of human hair and a dirty shovel. So it sounds like he buried her somewhere, right? Norton was convicted and served jail time for the robbery in 1971. Norton drove to an isolated trailer home in Marshall, Texas. He found the 2 teenage girls who lived there and stole their father's rifle. When one of the girls' boyfriends showed up and tried to save them, he killed the boy. After eating vanilla wafers with peanut butter and drinking a 6-pack of beer, he used the same rifle to kill himself. Brown. She had brown hair, unknown color eyes. Would have been wearing thick glasses. Well. Susan Elizabeth Pearson, March 13, 1966, Missoula, Montana. That's pretty far away. That's really far away. 4'11" to 5'1". Well, maybe it's not that far away. Subject missing since 3/13/1966 when her car was found abandoned in downtown Missoula, Montana. At the time she went missing, she was an instructor in business admin at the university. See, things like that make me wonder. I don't know how old Ted Bundy was then, but anyway, light brown or reddish brown, cut short and worn straight, brown hair, brown eyes. Believed to be wearing slacks and a green 3/4 length car coat and plaid lining and 2 large hand pockets described as cut boy style. Wears size 6 shoe. Oh, they have the shoe size in there. A lot of times they only have that after they find an unidentified body. 2 diamond rings worn on third finger of right hand, 1 small diamond in yellow gold setting, 1 large diamond in white gold setting. Okay, Elaine Joyce Favre, July 24th, 1967, Denver, Colorado, 39 years old, 5'3", 123 pounds. Left home around 8 p.m. to visit a male friend, taking her car and telling her daughter, Mary, age 17, that she would be home soon. The friend reported she left with another man shortly after she arrived. I don't believe that. Her car was spotted not sure how long after she disappeared by her son Paul as he went driving on East 17th Avenue between Emerson and Ogden Streets. Her purse, intact, was in the car and the keys were on the floor mat. Red auburn hair. Chevy 210 series vehicle has since been located. When somebody kills somebody, they always say, oh yeah, they left with somebody else. And I don't believe it. I should believe it, give him the possibility, but no. Because that's what they always say. Verna Smith, female, February 1st, 1968, Marina, California, age 48, 5 foot tall to 5 foot 6, 140 to 160 pounds. She went missing February 1968. 2 adult children have not heard from their mother in 43 years. Her children were very young when she went missing. Husband did not file a missing persons report. Red auburn hair, hazel eyes. Did not take the family vehicle. Yeah. Wanda Gale Lowe, Tahoe City, California, July 26, 1968, age 26, 5'2", 135 pounds. Wanda was working at Sunnyside Restaurant and Lodge as a waitress in North Lake Tahoe when she failed to show up for work and suddenly disappeared. It was also noted that she never picked up her last paycheck nor had picked up her mail for about 3 weeks. Area checks were made for evidence of Wanda or her property. Negative results. Wanda was last seen wearing unknown clothing description, wears hippie round rimmed glasses. No known scars or marks or tattoos. Brown hair. 1969 Buick unknown green vehicle had a black vinyl top with Washington plates. Selena Lung, October 24th, 1964, Everett, Washington, 25 to 30 years old. Anywhere from 5 to 5'9", anywhere from 100 to 150 pounds. She was working late on the night of October 24th, 1964, when she was last seen. Her estranged husband admitted to accidentally shooting her and putting her body into the Snohomish River. He was convicted of her murder in May 1965. Her body has never been located. Stephania Andrews. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Chicago, Illinois. That's just too far away. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm taking this one out. Gloria Jean Baird. She went missing December 31st, 1969 from Atlanta, Georgia. That's pretty far away, too. I don't think so. You can pause this and read it if you'd like to. She had left a party with 3 men. She had joined the army a few months prior and was subsequently listed as AWOL. She was on an approved leave at the time of her disappearance. Her car was found abandoned along a Georgia road, though no one saw her walking. She left behind a 2-year-old daughter. Okay, Dorothy Mae Thompson, Walla Walla, Washington, August 25th, 1969. 53 years old, 5'1" to 5'2", 100 to 102 pounds. She was given MP, missing person, was given a bus ticket to return to Vancouver, Washington, with instructions to report to officer in that city. Brown hair, brown eyes. Walla Walla penal authorities claim she was given a bus ticket to return. They don't know if she actually boarded the bus or not. That's interesting. It's 1969. That's close to 1970. Shirley Elizabeth Frew, May 4th, 1969, Long Beach, California, 47 years old, 4'11" to 5'1". Nickname, aliases, gray, partially gray hair, fine, slow to gray, never dyed her hair, it was naturally wavy, blue eyes. So, and last but not least, this one's all the way in Michigan, 1970, 5'3", 140 pounds, blonde hair, hazel eyes. Sounds like she may have been on the run. She escaped from a prison September 17th, 1970. In Michigan. 5'3", 140 pounds, blonde hair, hazel eyes. She escaped from the prison. She was sentenced to 2 to 4 years for credit card theft and escaped 5 months into her sentence. She is originally from Florida. Anyway, if you have any information on who this unidentified female is or what happened to any of these missing ladies, please contact authorities and let them know. Even if you feel like, hey, I gave them that information years ago, maybe they maybe they had tried to memorize the information, maybe they hadn't written it down, maybe their notes are lost since then. And the new people that may be looking into the investigation, maybe they need more information. Maybe they have a better way of organizing it and holding on to the information. So please contact authorities and give them any information you have. If it's information you've heard through the grapevine, just let them know that. Anyway, don't forget to pray for their loved ones and their families. And thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye-bye.